So today's hot take is, if you want to record yourself doing nice things for people, then go ahead and record yourself doing nice things for people. Let's start the timer for 5 minutes and see if I can actually stick to it today. So the reason why this is a hot take and the inspiration behind this hot take is because I was having a conversation with someone, and around the time 6ix9ine had just got jumped at an LA Fitness, and a video popped up of him going around some community and giving people money, but it was being videotaped. And my friend was like, I don't know if it's real or not because he's videotaping the whole thing. He could just be doing it for clout. And that could be the case, but also I don't really care because he's doing something nice for other people. And I'm not the biggest 6ix9ine fan. I don't listen to him. I can appreciate his energy on the songs that he has put out, but his music is just not for me. That drill, murder, kill music is not for me. However, if he wants to record himself giving out $100 bills to every person he sees in a community, and he's got it videotaped and he wants to post it online, let him do it. My reasoning for this is because we don't know who's giving and we don't know who's doing what, because we don't see, there's this misconception that you have to be humble about everything that you do. And this is something that I'm trying to break myself out of as well, right? Because I would consider myself a humble person. I think it mainly stems from my childhood, especially growing up as a Black child. We're often told that children are to be seen and not heard, and be quiet and don't be too loud, and don't do too much to take up too much attention, basically, right? Or at least that's how my upbringing was. Children are more to be seen and not heard, like I said. And so that's manifested for me in my adult years, not wanting to draw too much attention to myself. And it's caused me to shrink in a lot of ways. And it's caused me to not go after certain opportunities or to not follow up with people as much as I should, because I'm trying not to flex too hard. And then nowadays people get called clout chasers, or people tell you that you're doing anything for clout, when really it's not a flex if it's facts. It's not a flex if it's facts. If it's facts, it's facts. How are facts going to be considered clout? If you've done great things and you got the resume, it's not bragging, it's history. It's written, it's documented. And how all of this relates to, recording yourself doing nice things for people, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing because at least the deed is being done. And that's the main thing that I get from it, right? Now, you could have people talking crap about how you're filming yourself doing nice things, but the person who's talking crap about it, right? Did they give money to somebody? Did they volunteer at a charity? Did they deliver meals to the elderly who are signed up for Medicare programs? You know what I'm saying? Did they put the time in? Did they put any resources or money into something? I don't know. We'll never know because you didn't document it. And not to say that you have to document what you're doing. It's just, don't down other people who want to document and record, because even if it is like a self-serving kind of look at how great I am sort of thing, as long as somebody benefited from what they were doing in real life and it wasn't just for show, because that's where the issue would be, right? If it was only done for the theatrics of it and the good deed was not actually done, or the things that were supposed to benefit somebody else, it was all for show, that's when it's actually a problem. But I don't mind somebody recording the process. Woody Boy's film says, as long as the person got the right intentions behind helping somebody on cam or not, I salute it for show. And I agree with you. We are in agreement on that. I don't care if you record it, because at least you're doing something good for somebody. Now, don't ever do things just for the camera. It's nice that you want to, document things, but don't ever get it twisted and just be doing things because a camera is there. I would caution people to make sure that you're doing things because you want to do them and not just because you're trying to look good. Let it be stuff that you're really into. But if it just so happens to be for clout, or it just so happens to get brownie points and cool points with people, it is what it is. But don't renege on whatever you gave. Don't renege on the time. Don't renege on any resources or money that you promise people just because it looked good to say on camera. You really got to be about it off the camera as much as you are on the camera. And that's where people got to make sure you don't get it twisted. So that is my hot take. And we are going to roll over into the main topic for today. And the topic for LexChat is rebranding, using the examples of Chloe Bailey, Megan Thee Stallion, and Black China. These ladies have changed their branding, their imagery in some way, whether for better or worse. And I just want to talk about how I've been observing them and how their rebranding has changed my mind about who they are as people or entertainers. So if that's something that you are interested in and that's a conversation you want to be locked in on, then please make sure you stay tuned.
Goddamn, raise your hand if you're working hard. Goddamn.